Hi boys and girls, today I'm going to be reading you my Supermarket Safari. This is for Unit 4, Places and Faces in the Communities, for days 3 and 4. My Supermarket Safari. Every Thursday I go to the grocery store with my dad. I like to help him with the shopping for our family, but it's also a great adventure for me. The grocery store is huge. It's like a forest or a jungle where you could get lost forever, but I've made up some tricks to help me find my way. The foods in each aisle are all together in groups. One aisle has nothing but cereals, another has tea and coffee, another has pet supplies, and so on. All you have to do is learn how everything is sorted, and then it's easy to find what you need. My dad asked me to find something on his list, and I use my super tracking skills to track it down. If he says eggs, I look in the aisle with milk, cheese, and yogurt, and there they are. If he says canned peas, I look in the aisle with all the canned veggies. Sometimes I have to try 2 or 3 aisles before I find the right one, but I almost always find what I want. One of my favorite parts of the store is the produce section. That's where they have fresh fruits and vegetables. I like to see the smooth purple eggplants, the broccoli that looks like little trees, the bright green limes, the red, green, and yellow peppers, and the brown, hairy coconuts. We always buy apples and oranges, but there are so many kinds that it's hard to know if I'm picking the right kinds. Bananas are easier because there's only one kind. You just have to get them when they are not too green and not turning brown. After I find something, I have to find my dad again. If I can't find him, I have to look down all the aisles. Sometimes he hides on purpose, so it's like we're playing hide and seek. I really like to go to the deli. Mr. Salvador slices whatever you want: salami, cheese, ham, or roast beef. He takes a big hunk of chicken, beef, or ham and slices it as thick or as thin as you want, so you can make sandwiches at home. He also has salads, soups, and broiled chickens. When he sees me, he always says how fast I'm growing and gives me a slice of something to help me grow faster. When I grow up, I'd love to have a job in the deli, like Mr. Salvatore. One day, a funny thing happened at the store. My dad and I were shopping and hiding around the corner from each other and laughing. Then I saw her, right in the middle of the dried prunes. It was Miss Lopez, the principal of my school. Luckily, she didn't see us. I went to my dad and whispered to him that we had to calm down because we didn't want to get in trouble with Miss Lopez. My dad and I put on our very serious faces and went to say hello to Miss Lopez. Actually, she was really nice. I think she's nicer in the grocery store than she is in school. My dad shook hands with her, and she told him what a good student I was and how she loved to see my writing posted in the hall. I was so proud. My dad was too. But I sure am glad Miss Lopez didn't see us when we were goofing off. At the end of the shopping trips, my dad and I go to the bakery. We get bread and rolls, and then my dad lets me pick out a cookie. I always pick a green cookie in the shape of a leaf with sprinkles on top and chocolate on the bottom. Leaf cookies are kind of an odd idea, but trust me, they're delicious. On the day we met Miss Lopez, my dad let me pick 2 cookies for my famous writer, he said with a smile. Finally, at the checkout line, we put all of our groceries on the belt. The checkout lady is named Sandy. She always says, "How you doing, hun?" She weighs our grapes, apples, oranges, and even my cookies and puts in special codes for each one. Finally, she tells us how much we have to pay. I'm always amazed. Sometimes it's more than $100, but I guess that's what it takes to feed a whole family for a week. We push our cart out of the store, and my dad gets the car. We load all of our groceries into the trunk. Today's adventure is over, but next week we'll have another one. The end.